Morning, children. So here we are with our next topic on area and perimeter, that is area of irregular shapes. If you'll remember in my last video and this live sessions, we have been discussing about the perimeter and the area of regular shapes by counting the number of sides, adding them gives the perimeter, and counting the number of squares inside the shape gives you the area of that particular shape. If it's a proper shape, then we can just multiply side into side to get the area of the shape. So all these things I think must be clear by now, because otherwise we are doing the exercises during the live session. Now we are talking about area of irregular shape. Triangle, a semicircle, some shape it is, and this is also some shape which is empty inside. Only this is occupying the space, maybe a cloth material cut from inside, like that you can consider a paper. So when we have to find out the area of such shapes, now children, in future you will be finding out the area of the triangle, a proper formula will be there. But right now we are not teaching you all the formula. We are teaching you all by counting the number of squares inside the triangle, like we are doing for others. Even the semicircle, you will be having in future a proper formula, but now we will be using the number of squares inside them to find out the area. And of course, these two, the C and D, are completely irregular shapes. So because they are completely irregular shapes, there is no formula for them to find out the area. But yes, by putting the number of squares of equal lengths inside the area, inside the space that they have, and count them, will be giving you the area of that particular shape. Now, look at this figure very, very carefully. It is something like here there is a line, then here there is, then, you know, there is a line here, and there are loops made on this side. Now, if you look at these figures, we have put three colors here. Okay, one is green, orange, and pink. Now, these three colors have something, they are representing something rather. अगर आप ग्रीन कलर को अच्छे से देखिए तो वो फुल स्क्वेयर्स को कलर्ड है. इफ यू लुक एट ग्रीन कलर, वो फुल स्क्वेयर्स को कलर्ड है. इफ यू लुक एट ऑरेंज कलर, वो मोर देन half, a 3/4 size or something nearly completing. Look at this number 7. ये पूरा स्क्वायर कवर्ड नहीं है, लेकिन ऑलमोस्ट पूरा, थोड़ा सा पोर्शन इज रिमेनिंग. Look at this number 1. This is not covering the complete square, almost covering. Look at this number 2. It is not covering the full square, but almost covering a full. Like this 3, like this 4, like this 5, like this 6. Means they are taking over around 3/4 of the square size. If you look at pink, it is covering somewhere half or little less than half. Like this 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 is covering exactly half of the square. 3 is, yes, somewhere half. 2 also somewhere half. And 1 is covering little less than half. So look at what I have written here. Look at the given figure. Full squares are green in color and they are 18 in count. I've written the numbers if you see. Full squares are green in color and they are 18 in number. 3/4 squares covered are orange. Like I discussed with you, 1. Thoda sa portion is remaining, 2. It is more than 3, half, somewhere around 3/4. 3, yes, somewhere around 3/4. Same with 4, same with 5, same with 6, same, of course, 7 I had told you. So 3/4 squares covered are orange and they are 7 in number. Half squared covered are pink. Half या उससे अगर थोड़ा सा कम रहता है तो we will consider it to be half. Okay? Half या उससे थोड़ा सा कम रहता है so we will consider it to be half. So half squared covered are pink and they are half plus half plus half plus half and it's equal to 2 actually. The other way is you can say half squares covered are 4, but you are going to count it as half of 4, that is 2. Children, I'm repeating it. You can consider half squared covered are pink, okay, and they are 4 in numbers, but because they are half, we are going to take half of 4, that is 2. Or you can just take half plus half plus half plus half is equals to 2. Therefore, area of the given shape will be 18 plus 7 plus 2, which gives you 27 square units. This is approximate. Please remember, children, this is the approximate area of the given irregular shape. There is no other method to find out this area of the irregular shape. You have to put the number of squares inside the shape which are of equal sides, count them, full squares as full because they will be proper in number, 1 full square, 2 full square, 3 full square. जो 3/4 से ज्यादा कवर कर रहे हैं, अराउंड 3/4 कवर कर रहे हैं, वो भी हम लोग फुल स्क्वायर ही कंसिडर करेंगे. So that's why when I wrote 3/4 squared covered are orange is equals to 7, I kept it as 7. I did not reduce it to 3/4. Okay? जो half या उससे less cover कर रहे हैं, we take them half, half, half and then add them. Or the other way is we count the number of squares as whatever they are, like in this particular case 4, and we make it half. And we add all these number of squares, the count of all these number of squares, and give you the square units. We will be doing exercises like this is a shape here, again an irregular shape. If you see the blue dots here, they are representing the full squares. And they are how many in number? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. The blue dots, or if they look black to you, the blue dots are 18 in number. The dots that are for 3/4 are, I will take my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So the dots that are 3/4 are 9 in number. So we have got 18 plus 9, which gives us 27. The dots that are half or less than half are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. ये दोनों को नहीं भी कंसिडर किया तो चलेगा, करना नहीं कंसिडर करेंगे. These two, if we don't consider, it's okay, or maximum we can consider this one. So I counted it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 and 7. So 7 halves will give you 3.5. Correct? So first we had got 27. 27 plus 3.5 gives me 30.5 square units. Now there will be children who will not be considering this one, the shaded one that I showed, and they may get the answer as 30. So it will be absolute correct. मतलब आप सब लोगों के आंसर के बीच में half to 1 का फर्क आएगा, because we are considering it to be approximate. So it will be considered. Some children may not even count these two squares. So they may get 29. So it's okay. If you get 29 square units, it's absolutely fine. Some will get 30 square units, it's fine. Some will get 30.5, it's fine. इससे ज़्यादा difference we cannot take it, because the other squares are clearly visible that they are occupying half squares. So because this is an approximation of the area, there can be difference between all the answers, means the answers that you children are getting. So there can be a difference of 1 to 1.5 or maximum 2 square units between the answer of each of you, which will be considered because it is approximate area that we are finding out. Let's look at something more here. Like here. Now this particular shape is given. The one that covers complete or 3/4 squares are. Now I can start counting something covering 3/4 square also with the complete square, because anyway 3/4 square को भी मैं 1 में ही count कर रही हूँ. 3/4 coverage को भी मैं 1 में ही count कर रही हूँ. So you can count them together. The one that covers complete or 3/4 squares are counted as full squares. We saw in the last two examples. So they are 7 in number. They are 7 in number. Half or less is equals to, we counted, half plus half plus half plus half. That is 2. I will show you which all we counted. This, this, and this. We can skip these two. This we can skip. Other बहुत छोटा छोटा सा है वो. So 4 in number we counted, approximately that are covering half, maybe little less than half. So half plus half plus half plus half is equals to 2. So 7 plus 2 is equals to 9 square units. 9 square units is approximate area. Okay, is approximate area. कुछ कुछ बच्चे completely skip कर पाते हैं, like ये वाला, ये वाला, ये वाला. Okay, some people don't skip, so that is why the difference comes of 1 or 1.5 square units. but that will be considered. That will be considered during the exam. Don't worry. Okay, it is the way you have your perception, the way you are looking at them. So it's absolutely okay, children. Okay, so I hope you all have understood how do we find out the area of the irregular shapes. And you can find out the shape of a leaf. You can find out, you know, we are going to do this activity. We are going to keep a leaf, keep it on a square box, and then you have to draw a the outline of the leaf and count the number of squares inside the leaf. So children, next time when I see you all, first thing that I want is the square line pages. I told you all last year's third standard definitely copies must be there with you. You can keep the complete copy with you, need not tear the pages, just keep the copy with you. Or if you have very few, or if you want to be very accurate with your work, tear the pages of square line and staple them. At least 8 to 10 pages should be with us. At least 8 to 10 pages of the square line paper should be with us. स्क्वायर लाइन कॉपी बोल रही हूँ, ग्राफ पेपर नहीं मांग रही हूँ. Please understand this. I'm asking for square line pages, not the graph pages. Okay, children? And no need to go and do the shopping separately. I'm 100% sure last year's copy must be with you, and last year's copy must be lots of pages remaining with you. So you can keep the copy as it is with you for the use of this chapter area and perimeter, or you can tear the pages, staple it, and then you can keep the area and perimeter in your copy. I hope children, everything is clear and understood. Okay, everything is clear and understood to you all. And of course, we will be revising more number of irregular shapes. And I want you all to collect few leaves and keep it in your copy. Let it dry so that we can do an activity with it. When I will tell you, पर आज ही आप लोग लीफ ब्रेक करके अपनी कॉपी के अंदर रख दो, क्योंकि वो जब ड्राई हो जाएगी तो उसकी आउटलाइन बनाना विल बी वेरी सिंपल. Okay, so please listen to my instructions carefully and follow them carefully. Okay, children, goodbye. I'll see you all in the live sessions with your doubts, and will be helping you all clearing your doubts. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.